Counting down to a presidential visit today.
We are just hours away from President Biden touching down at CVG and then heading to Hamilton. Now there he will make announcements in hopes of helping struggling American families and businesses.
Yeah, WWT News 5's Meredith Stutz live in Hamilton this morning already with new details what the president is expected to say and who he is expected to meet and what will come from that meeting.
Yes, good morning to you, Colin. So new information for us at this 5 o'clock hour. President Biden will be landing at CVG later in the afternoon, and he'll make his way up here to Hamilton to a place called United Performance Metals that's off of State Route 4. Now, he's here to call on Congress to pass something that's called the Bipartisan Innovation Act. And it's no surprise that the president is under a lot of pressure right now with record inflation and calling on people to help him figure out what's going on with the economy and trying to get the supply chain back on track. Now, he's here at this business to really help to try to figure out what's going on, to highlight something that's called AM Forward. That stands for Additive Manufacturing. Now, this program is designed to have small and mid-sized companies get with larger companies to help with manufacturing needs, especially when it comes to 3D printing. Now, United Performance Metals here is already a supply source for some of the companies signing off on that AM Forward program, one of them being GE Aviation. Now, the goal of the program is to keep the supply chain here in the U.S. and help businesses adapt to new technology and create jobs. Now, we talked to the Butler County Democratic Party, who says the pandemic reawakened our need for a homegrown manufacturing strategy.
You know, I think sometimes manufacturing is maybe something that we have taken for granted over the years, right? Because for the longest time, there's a push for technology or different types of innovation, and people oftentimes forgot about the importance of manufacturing to support those types of industries. And so, again, having the pandemic highlight our reliance on other countries, and when businesses shut down during the pandemic, things just were not produced, and that's why we had such a shortage, and we're still having a difficult time getting different vehicle parts, new cars, all kinds of things that people really see on the day-to-day in their lives.
Again, so while he is here in Hamilton, President Biden will call on Congress to pass that Bipartisan Innovation Act. And while it is called the Bipartisan Innovation Act, we do know that both sides are hyper split on the issue of taxes and how this growth will happen. So while the what is figured out, the how is still being figured out and fought on both sides. So we'll keep you updated on how that plays out both here and also in Congress. Reporting live, Meredith Stutz, WLWT News 5.
Meredith, you spent much of the day in Hamilton yesterday. You are there again today, obviously. What do we know about the president's travel plans and how it's going to impact the area there?
Well, we've been asking the White House repeatedly about how this will play out this afternoon. Understandably, we know y'all are trying to figure out how to get home from work or school or maybe stay home, do a little hybrid action today. So we're trying to confirm some details. We don't have them firmed up yet, but we understand that it'll be an early afternoon arrival and then a mid-afternoon, late afternoon, about a 5 o'clock departure from CVG. So we'll try to firm down those details and how that could affect your commute as we receive those information. Back to you.
Yeah, a lot still up in the air for us. Meredith Stutz reporting live for us in Hamilton. Meredith, thank you.